Did you know there are a handful of simple things your cat may want from you for their entire life? And most people never realize how much those things matter. A lot of owners truly believe they are doing everything right. The food is there. The water bowl is full. The litter box is cleaned. And the toys are scattered around the house. From the outside, it looks like love should already be obvious. But cats often measure love in quieter ways. And if those signals get missed, the bond they were trying to build with you can slowly weaken without you noticing. The first one is something almost nobody calls love because it does not look impressive. It is keeping life predictable. The same feeding time, the same water spot, the same place for the litter box, the same general rhythm when you leave and come home. To us, routine can feel dull. To a cat, routine feels like emotional security. Cats are deeply sensitive to what comes next. They do not relax because life is exciting. They relax because life makes sense. When the day has a pattern, your cat's body does not have to stay on alert. Their stress stays lower, and they can use that energy for rest, curiosity, and affection instead of vigilance. In a world that feels uncertain, a routine tells your cat, "You are safe here," and that safety changes how they see you. You stop being just the person who lives in the house. You become the steady presence they can depend on. The second act of love is even more misunderstood, and that is letting your cat walk away. So many owners reach out for a cuddle, a kiss, or one more moment, and when the cat leaves, it feels personal, but it usually is not rejection. It is communication. Cats never gave up their need for choice. That is part of what makes their love so meaningful. They are not with you because they must be. They are with you because they choose to be. So when your cat turns away, hops off your lap, or leaves the room, the loving response is not to follow, grab, or insist. The loving response is to respect it. Because every time you allow your cat to leave without pressure, you teach them something powerful. Being close to you does not cost them their freedom. And once a cat learns that, they often come back more often, stay longer, and trust more deeply. Real trust with a cat is not built by holding on tighter. It is built by making closeness feel safe, voluntary, and calm. Another quiet form of love your cat understands better than most people realize is the way you speak to them. A lot of cat owners talk to their pets when no one is around and almost feel embarrassed about it. They greet them in the morning, whisper their name when they pass by, or narrate little things throughout the day without even thinking about it. But to your cat, that soft voice is not silly at all. It is meaningful. Cats may not understand every word, but they are incredibly tuned in to tone, rhythm, and emotional energy. A harsh, distracted, or loud voice can make a cat tense up even when nothing bad is happening. But a gentle voice can do the opposite. It can calm them, reassure them, and make your presence feel predictable and safe. That is why so many cats react differently when their owner speaks to them with warmth. Their ears shift, their eyes soften, their body loosens, and they stay near you a little longer. What your cat is hearing is not just sound. They are hearing your emotional intent. Over time, that soft tone becomes part of your bond. It becomes one of the ways your cat recognizes comfort. And then there is another need. Many owners underestimate play that actually feels like hunting. A toy tossed across the room for a few seconds is not always enough. Cats are not just playful animals. They are predators with instincts that still live inside them. Even in the safest indoor home, they need the chance to stalk, focus, chase, pounce, and catch. That full sequence matters more than people think. When a cat does not get that kind of play, the issue is not just boredom. Their energy has nowhere meaningful to go, and that can show up as frustration, restlessness, destructive behavior, overgrooming, or sudden mood changes. Real play is slower and more intentional than most people expect. The toy should move like prey, not like a random object. Let it disappear behind a corner, Pause for a second, then dart out again. Give your cat time to crouch, lock in, and prepare. Let them feel the thrill of the chase and, most importantly, let them win. That final catch is what completes the experience. It tells your cat's brain that the hunt was successful. And when you are the one creating that experience, your cat starts to see you in a different way. You are not just entertaining them, you are speaking their language. You are meeting an instinctive need they cannot explain but feel deeply. For a cat, that kind of understanding creates a special kind of closeness. Because love is not only about affection, sometimes it is about being with someone who truly gets what you are. The fifth act of love is giving your cat a place above your head. This one is easy to overlook because to us, climbing on top of the fridge, the wardrobe, or a high shelf can look mischievous or unnecessary. But for a cat, height is not just fun, it is security. A higher spot lets them observe without being cornered. It gives them space, control, and the ability to rest while still feeling aware of their surroundings. Even in a peaceful home, that instinct is still there. Cats feel more at ease when they have somewhere elevated to retreat, especially when they want quiet without fully leaving the room. That is why a cat tree by a window, a cleared shelf, a perch near your desk, or even a safe section of a bookcase can make such a big difference. It is not about spoiling them. It is about giving them a way to feel in command of their environment. And when cats feel in control, they are usually calmer, gentler, and more socially open. The last act of love may be the most powerful of all, and it happens in a moment most people laugh about. Your cat falls asleep on you, and suddenly you are trapped. Your arm goes numb. Your drink is too far away. Your phone might as well be in another country. And still you do not move. What makes that moment so meaningful is not just that your cat is comfortable, it is that they are vulnerable. Sleep is the one time an animal gives up alertness. And a cat would never do that lightly. If your cat curls up on your lap, chest, or legs and drifts off completely, they are making one of the strongest statements of trust they can make. They are saying that, in this moment, your body feels safer than any hiding place in the house. And when you stay still, even for a little longer than is comfortable, you are answering that trust with your own. You are telling them, I understand what this means. When you look back at everything we have talked about, you can see how these moments connect. The routine that made life feel stable, the freedom you gave them to walk away, the gentle voice that made your presence feel soft instead of overwhelming, the play that honored their instincts, the high places that helped them feel secure. None of those things may look dramatic on their own, but together, they build something invisible and incredibly strong. They create the kind of relationship every cat secretly hopes for, one where they are safe, understood, respected, and loved on their own terms. And when your cat finally chooses to sleep on you, follow you from room to room, or rest beside you with complete ease, that is not random. That is the result of everything you have been building all along.